right, Nathan, let's go hike the mountain. Come on.
It's so hot, man. I can't.
Come on, quit complaining. It's already noon. We gotta hurry.
It's all dry. I just drank my last water bottle.
I brought one we can share.
Dude, it's not enough.
Look.
I need to take a rest, man.
You're fine.
My
Let's
legs
go.
have been all weak.
Wipe your sweat off. You're disgusting.
Don't
worry. Let's go. Come on, hurry.
Mom, what are you doing here?
Quit slowing us
I
down.
need to, there's the shade over there. I just want to
You don't need shade. We'll make it to the top. Come on.
Let's go back.
No.
I can't
You
my
drank
pack is
lots of
heavy.
soda before we left. Let's go.
I had that convertos, and I'm just not feeling.
You're fine. I brought toilet paper. Let's go.
You said so. Yes.
Come on, man.
It's so hot, man. I'm just sweating.
Hi, Troop 2013. How are you today? Good. I am Troop Master Nurse Colette, and
I am Scout Nurse Michelle.
and I'm Scout Machine. And we're going to talk to you guys about dehydration. We're going to talk about the signs and symptoms to look for dehydration, how to prevent dehydration, and treatment if you are dehydrated.
We have a few things to hand out to you guys. But first of all, we want to talk just about water in the body. Water in our body is about 60%, so it actually makes up a huge portion of what we're made up of. And research shows that a 2% drop in the water fluid in your body will actually lead to some short-term memory loss, a little bit of fuzzy, no concentration, that kind of good stuff. So we want to make sure that we stay hydrated. Take a long look at that.
Did everybody get one? Okay, can anyone tell me what a sign would be that you do not have enough water in your body? Get thirsty? You do get thirsty. Anything else?
Lightheaded?
You can get lightheaded, yes.
Confused?
And confused. We're going to talk about one of the first things that can happen when you are dehydrated. Now, your brain is a very, very neat thing. It sends messages to your body that tell you if you are thirsty, if you do not have enough water in your system. So, when the brain tells your body that you don't have enough water, it's a good indicator that you need to drink more water, especially before going outside and playing. So, can you guys tell me what color you think that your pee should be?
Yellow.
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 Yellow. Okay. I'm going to pass around a card here that you can look at. It's numbered from 1 to 8, and these are the different colors of urine you can have. Now, if you go to the bathroom and you think, my pee looks a little strange, it doesn't look like it always does, it might be a sign that you could be dehydrated. So 1, the lighter color here, is going to indicate that you are well hydrated. The darker you get could be a sign that you did not drink enough water. So I'm going to pass this around here. If you see that, when you go to the bathroom, you need to make sure that you start hydrating right away. Now, we had our lovely hikers in this meeting. Can anyone tell me what you think they did wrong?
Drink soda.
They did drink soda.
Didn't bring enough water.
They did not bring enough water. Okay, when you're hiking outside, you want to make sure that you drink enough water prior. Some of the things that can happen if you're not hydrated when you go outside is you could start sweating a lot and your body's going to be losing a lot of water. But if you don't treat it right away, you could start cramping, you can get nauseous or dizzy, and sometimes you can even pass out. So you want to make sure you avoid those things. And Scout Nurse Jane is going to talk about prevention of dehydration.
All right, does anybody know how much water we actually have in our body?
60%.
Like maybe, like measurable.
One of those.
Like 5, 6, I'd say about 6 liters-ish. So that would be 3 of these, right? This is a 2-liter bottle, right? I'm sure you've all seen one of these before. So when just daily activies, you're gonna actually use up probably 1 to 1.5 of these. Just going to the bathroom, breathing, sweating, anything like that for your daily activities, okay? Now, when you're actually doing hiking or heavy exercise, you can actually lose one of these per hour. So it's very, very important to make sure you're staying hydrated. Now, when you are hiking or you're doing exercise, you want to make sure that you have some sort of water or even a sports drink with you so that you can drink like every 15 to 20 minutes to take a drink.
I have a question, like sometimes when I exercise, like I sweat a lot, and afterwards I want to drink Gatorade instead of water. Is that okay? Or should I just drink that?
No, if you're sweating a lot and doing heavy exercise, a sports drink would be okay. Maybe you could even, because sometimes they have a lot of sugar, so maybe you could dilute it like 50-50, so you're replacing those electrolytes that you could lose while you're sweating. So I went over the sports drinks. If you are going to be doing exercise or hiking for an extended period of time, make sure that you have some sort of sports drink with you because you're going to lose those electrolytes, okay? Another thing to protect yourself from dehydration is wearing your sunscreen. A hat is really good to protect yourself from the sun. And also, they talk about the 3 L's when it comes to clothing. You want it loose fitting, light colored, and lightweight, okay? Because when your body and your skin is exposed to the sun and you get a sunburn, that makes it so your body is unable to actually cool itself down like it's supposed to, and you can get additional dehydration. I'm going to turn it over to Nurse Michelle for treatment.
If you happen to notice that you are out and you are really thirsty and you're not sweating, there's a few things you can do to really kind of bring you back without getting worse in the meantime. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you get underneath a tree or some kind of shade so that you can start cooling your body down. At the same time, if you're out hiking, you probably don't have ice packs like we might have somewhere else. So you want to take your water, pour a little bit on your shirt or on your hat, put it back on so it cools down your head so you can start getting that body temperature back down to a normal range. When you are drinking the water to rehydrate yourself after you're dehydrated, you want to make sure that you're taking slow sips because if you drink too much too quickly, you're going to get sick, then you're going to vomit. It's not going to help the whole dehydration situation. We also want to make sure that you are drinking the electrolytes, but also if you have popsicles or something like that, or fruits that are filled with water, you can drink those so that they're not just the water if you have something else that's available to you. Even though there are ways to treat the dehydration, prevention is of course the best way to do it, so that's what we want to focus on most.
Help! Help! Help us, nurses! Help!
What's going on? What's going
David's not
on?
doing okay.
Okay, let's bring him over to the shade.
Up there, buddy.
Okay, do you need to prop his feet up?
Why do we need to prop his feet up? With my shirt.
Do you want my pillow?
Why do we need to prop his feet up?
Because you want to get all the fluid rushing back to his head so that it's not cooling down there in his legs. We're going to take his shoes off too at the same time.
Why are you guys
We
them
need to
naked?
loosen his clothing. Hurry up.
On your feet are about a quarter of your sweat glands, so you want to make sure that your shoes are
It's so hot, guys.
Okay, put
He's
your
so
eyes
hot.
out.
What can we do to cool him down? He's not sweating
Can you
anymore.
take his temperature for
I
me?
certainly can. 101.5.
But he's not sweating anymore. He must not be hot anymore.
He's actually run out of water in his body, so we need to quickly get him hydrated.
Oh, okay. Should I give him some water? I'll
Actually,
get
you're
him
going to want
water.
to get that Powerade
Mom,
over
I
there,
need
okay?
some water, Mom.
Okay.
My mouth's so
Jamie, get the
dry.
ice packs, please.
Oh, so hot.
Here, I think there's some power in it.
Oh.
Okay, have one under each arm and one behind his neck here.
What's the ice for?
It's to cool his body temperature down. Right now, his body temperature is really high. We want to bring him back to normal body temperature, which is 98.6.
What's
So-
his at?
101.5.
So that's good. It's above
101.5.
it, right?
No, he wants to be at 98.6, not 101.5.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Oh, my leg. Oh, it's
So,
cramping.
you know what?
Oh.
He's probably having a cramp.
Oh.
Lots of potassium.
Oh,
Right
my-
now.
oh, it hurts.
For us?
Oh, sure, sure.
Oh.
Bananas are really high in potassium, so that can help bring some of that back.
Oh.
Do you have a dry mouth? How are you feeling now?
How come he called me mom?
Well, he's having a little bit of confusion, he's a little bit disoriented because he lost so much.
More than 2%.
Dehydration can do a lot of things to your body that are going to cause you to have these symptoms, and you're really not going to feel like yourself. You're going to be cramping and in pain. You're going to get dizzy, lightheaded, and just really overheated. How are you feeling now,
I'm
Nathan?
feeling a lot better. My mouth's not so dry anymore. Like, it's not so hot. Like, I can breathe each hand.
What can we do
So-
to help cool him down?
What were you guys doing before you brought him over
Well,
here?
he wanted to go on a hike today, and I told him it's hot and we shouldn't go, but he still like forced me to go. And he needed water, but I was like, no, we shouldn't go. But he like forced me. And then when we were hiking, he got like really sweaty and dizzy and like confused. He said he was weak, and then he just fell over on the ground.
Now, didn't you guys learn what you're supposed to do for your hiking badge?
Well, that's why we were going on the hike, to get the hiking badge.
Okay, well.
But while we were
you
out
know.
there, I did save his pee because I knew I watched people drinking if we're dehydrated.
Very, very, very severe cases, yes, you can, but make sure you drink your own pee. Okay?
But we do want to
That
stay.
pee looks really dark. Do you know that that's a sign of dehydration?
Oh, I thought it was because he had too much Mountain Dew.
That can also cause dehydration with all the sugar in it.
But we do want to make sure that we're hydrated.
You do want to make sure you're hydrated. If you go to the bathroom and you see that kind of pee, you're not hydrated to go walking or even hiking. Okay? In the future, you will be hydrated about 2 hours before you plan to go on your hike. Okay? Now, 2 hours before, you want to make sure you're well hydrated and prepared to go on that hike, especially in Arizona sun. Now,
And what time were you hiking?
Noon. Because we wanted to be back before it was dark.
I want to hike before 10 or after 4 if possible.
those are the hottest times of the day. You can lose the most fluids during those times of the day. So in the future, you want to make sure that you're hydrated, that you hike in the appropriate time, and that you didn't drink soda or eat a Filiberto's burrito right before.
Alright.
Thank you. We'll do that next time.
Okay, and remember, make good choices.
Break.
Break!
Yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching our skits, boys. We're actually going to follow it up with some questions and answers. And the prizes for the answers to the questions right is you get a popsicle, which can help with to treat or prevent dehydration. Okay, so we're going to ask a question. Raise your hand if you know the answer. How much of your body is made up of water?
I don't know you.
You gotta raise your hand. 60%, thank you, Jeremy.
All right, so how much water should we drink a day? About, round about, at least.
A liter.
Raise your hand.
He called on me. I said a liter.
She did.
Good.
I was just trying to-
So at least 8 cups. Good. Yeah, perfect.
And what is it called if you don't drink enough water or you lose more water than you're taking in? You become?
So how do we lose water from our body?
Joanna.
Sweaty.
Sweating, good. Anything else?
Jimmy.
Respiration.
Respiration, perfect. Another thing?
Melissa.
Jared.
Awesome, excellent. Those are all ways we lose water from our body.
And breathing.
Breathing, yeah. Respiration. Breathing, perfect.
Okay, next one's a true or false, so this should be an easy one. We should not drink water before we do physical activities.
Reba.
Okay, true or false? Sweating brings our temperature down.
Amy.
Amy. True or false? So sweating brings our temperature down. True.
All right. All right, Scouts, what should we always take with us when we go outside?
Kelly.
Water.
All right. True or false? After we're done hiking, we don't need to drink water anymore.
Mindy.
What time of the day should we be doing our outside activities? Anybody who has
Day. Morning or?
Towards the evening time.
So true or false? The type of clothing we should wear when we're outdoors is light colored clothing.
True.
Everybody get an otter pop so far?
And all my Boy Scouts get an otter
Let's
pop.
make sure everybody's involved.
Okay, I didn't see the two scouts in the back.
Oh.
Yeah, scouts in the back.
Questions. Okay. What can we do to cool our body down?
Good.
Okay.
Ice pack.
Ice packs, good. Anna, did you have anything else?
Did you get one?
Going in the shade?
Put water on our shirt.
Okay. Well, we just want to remind you, scouts, that only you
Can prevent dehydration.
You hear that?
You guys can follow along because you have the words.
Last page.
Last page.
Young man, are you listening to me? I said, young man, what do you want to be if you're outside? And it's 100 degrees, but you've got to know this one thing, young man. Here's some signs you can see. I said, young man, you're feeling weak in the knees. I said, young man, you're getting awful thirsty. You look tired, cranky, stressed, and can't pee. You are looking mighty dehydrated. You got the signs and symptoms, dehydration. You boys need to drink fluids and electrolytes. They will help you to feel just right. Dehydration. You got the signs and symptoms, dehydration. Without water, your body just can't get you around. You'll end up 60 underground. There's no need to feel down. I said, young man, get yourself off the ground. I said, young man, your internal AC shut down. You need H2O now. Under the tree, draw his feet up. Get some ice packs for me. Look at him under each armpit and his neck. Remove all his extra clothing. You are looking mighty dehydrated. You got the signs and symptoms, dehydration. You boys need to drink fluids and electrolytes. They will help you to feel just right. Dehydration. You got the signs and symptoms, dehydration.